Hello, welcome to Sunday Special, an Nta Calabar news program with juicy stories to satisfy your day. Sunday Special will begin with the story of tree planting, especially ornamental trees on the streets, the need for pruning, and cutting down old ornamental trees to check hazards and climate change. Sunday Special will also showcase the sight and sound of Brotherhood of the Cross and Star inauguration of Mother Elizabeth Redeemed Children's Home of Love. Good evening. I am Erika Evie. Sunday Special will be back shortly. After this time out, don't go away. Welcome back. Trees give life by providing oxygen to humans, combat climate change, absorb carbon dioxide, as well as prevent soil erosion. Despite the statistics support to biodiversity, the condition of aging ornamental trees along the streets of Calabar, South Nigeria, and the challenges they pose to commuters and bystanders is becoming worrisome to residents. Correspondent in this report takes a look at the potential danger of all ornamental trees on human and the environment. Planting trees along the streets of any city enhances recreation and tourism opportunities, while also increasing community engagement and empowerment. Trees along the streets provide shades to pedestrians, small-scale business owners, as well as add to the aesthetics of the environment.
An ornamental tree is not just an ordinary tree. It prevents airborne diseases, and two, it provides shades to a lot of us. It prevents disaster, such as airborne disaster, like the heavy wind blow we had in few months past. All these trees prevented them. Otherwise, most of our houses would have been affected, and most of our properties would have been destroyed. So that is the importance of the tree planting in Cross River.
Trees are similar to human existence because trees are planted and they grow and live and also die. And most times we wake up to see trees growing on their own, not planted. That means they are natural. So for me, there's every need to continue to plant trees as much as we can because our green areas must be sustained, and sustaining the green areas requires tree planting. Because it will provide a lot of stabilization, soil stability, and erosional control, and environmental control. So it's a basic environmental factor. A tree is a basic environmental factor for the environment to be sustained.
The absence of trees around the streets or the environment is a signal to global warming, an increase of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, which is unhealthy to humans, hence the need for tree planting.
Wherever you see trees, you should know they are government reserve areas, they are our green areas, and it's supposed to be avoided because they are meant for urban beautification, and they are also meant for forest reservation. So for me, we are happy that the country today is very conscious about the climate situation, and even in Cross River State there are a lot of legislations to conform with trees and environmental protections.
So certainly for a better health, for a green and clean Calabar and a clean and clean Cross River, more trees are in the pipeline to be planted, and the other ones that are worn out are gradually being taken off.
We want government
to come and cut all this old tree. In case of some of our children that always come back from school, that government should help us. Many of them, when they come back, they used to come back alone, and sometimes this tree can cause accident.
Ornamental trees are beautiful and complement nature. However, in Calabar metropolis, ornamental trees are becoming a challenge, as what was meant for good is becoming a threat to lives and property, especially motorists and passers-by, due to old age of the trees.
Them, and none of them will escape. It will be a very bad story to take. And another thing, you find out that most of them are sitting on the pedestrian walkway. That walkway was constructed for people to walk past so that there will be no much accident. You don't expect human beings to walk on the major road where cars are passing, most especially on the highway. That was the essence of that pedestrian walk. But you find out that the traders now, those petty traders, prefer to keep their tables on the pedestrian walk and sell, whereby causing a serious risk to the passers-by.
Okay, the importance of planting the tree. It's important you plant a tree because one, it helps when the wind, the storm comes, it helps from destroying things. So the tree wages it from destroying things. That's the importance. And the disadvantage is that, when the wind also is much, the wind could also destroy the trees. And when you sit under the tree, certainly you'll be affected.
In as much as trees are beneficial to humans, these ornamental trees residents are appealing to relevant authorities for regular pruning and removal of old ones and planting of new ones to sustain the ambience. Sunday Special will be back after this time out.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have an event at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground. Nta Calabar, the station for the people.
Welcome back. When women of vision, faith, and purpose come together in service to humanity, it is always amazing with a beautiful sight to behold. And so the inauguration of an edifice with the state-of-the-art facility by the Christ Universal Women Fellowship of the Brotherhood of the Cross and Star is immortalized the legacy of dear Universal Mother of Mercy, Elizabeth Olumba Obu, called Mother Elizabeth Redeemed Home of Love, is a testament of true service to humanity. Leo Ajam brings us sight and sound of the inauguration ceremony.
This is the edifice, the Elizabeth Redeemed Children's Home of Love, built by the Universal Women Fellowship of the Brotherhood of the Cross and Star to immortalize the legacy of their Universal Mother, Elizabeth Olumba Obu. The event also marked the relocation of the home from Ambo, the headquarters of the Brotherhood of the Cross and Star, to its permanent site, now here in Enalahe community in Calabar municipality. This home, which is being completed and put to use, started 17 years ago and has passed through various administration of various capable leaders of the Universal Women's Fellowship of the Brotherhood of the Cross and Star, who, in different testimonies, described the home as a home of love, healing and restoration for some of the most vulnerable children in need of care and protection.
Thank all the women, from the first president, all the workers.
But the welfare of these children, by so doing, we will promote Mama's legacy and reap the due rewards.
It is built or establish for the less privileged, the vulnerable children to have hope in life.
Representatives of Cross River State government noted with delight that the home is the best in the West African sub-region, stating that this kind of intervention is monumental and exemplary, reflecting the power of community, the strength of spiritual fellowship, and the spirit of Cross River State women who have continually shown leadership in nurturing society's future.
I want to honestly appreciate the Brotherhood of the Cross and Star, and particularly the Christ Universal Women's Fellowship. This is a great work. It is the way it is the best in the whole of West Africa.
I have witnessed many interventions, but this one is deeply personal.
This is all that humanity is all about. Then this is where it has been, shown to the people that yes, people can come together to take care of those that don't have hope.
The home currently houses over 100 inmates who use the occasion to demonstrate their prowess.
Mother Elizabeth Esu Olumba Obu. We, your redeemed children, are here saying thank you. Your unequally love for children has given birth to the redeemed home to cater for us, a valuable ones.
The event climaxed with ministration in songs and messages of advice and blessing from their Holy Father. Leader Olumba Obu represented.
This home is not the end of your obligation, but the beginning of a greater duty. These redeemed children are a sacred trust given to you by the Holy Mother of Love. Their welfare, education, health, and spiritual upbringing must remain your sacred charge.
Redeemed children to our international president. Put your hands together.
In Calabar, Maureen Leo Ajom, NTA News.
This is how we roll the Sunday special. Thanks for being part of the news.